Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a tutorial, but for two pieces at the same time. I have made a project which can be divided in two parts. In this first part, I will show you how to make these earrings. This is how they look. They are so pretty. They look kind of a little bit like medieval or something, I don't know. So this is the first part where we are going to make these earrings, and the second part I'm going to show you how to extend this and make something bigger. So you can make a pendant that will look like this, or a bigger earrings that will look like this. These because of the color combination, this looks a little bit like something ethnic. Oh no, I wanted something that looks like you know, the scarves that women put on their heads. It's for my how to say that, it's very common here, and it's a part of our culture here in my island. So this kind of looks like that, a scarf. But you can use more more grateful colors like silver or gold, or like this one, and you don't have to make something with heavy colors like these. When I finish this, I will show you how to make a earring, and after I'm done with this, we will proceed with this part further so that I can show you these bigger earrings. Okay, let me show you the materials you're gonna need for small earrings. This whole project is made with 11 seed beads. So for these small earrings, you're gonna need square 8mm rhinestone in settings. And this settings has parallel holes. The holes are set like this. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 holes only. And in my previous video, I have made a bezel for this setting, and we will continue from where I have finished that tutorial. We'll put the link down below so that you can easily find it and make it. So for the rest of the earring, you're gonna need 8 pieces of 4mm seed beads, rondelles. I have used the color the most similar to the rhinestone. Then 2mm rondelles. Then 4 pieces of crystal in settings, 4mm. These are Swarovski Ironite color. Do you see it? Gorgeous, gorgeous snowflake pattern inside. And yeah, this stud, this is how they look. You can see that it has a place for a rhinestone, so I have put one rhinestone inside. I usually glue my rhinestones with the special glue that is made for rhinestones, and now I don't have it, so I will put some UV resin, and we'll glue it like this so that it can match all this. Don't use super glue because it will damage the foiling with time, and the rhinestone will fall off. It's like that glue is eating through the foil, and the rhinestone falls off, but the foiling stays on, and it's really you don't have that silver anymore on it. It's just totally damaged. Okay, so I have shown you what you need for these small earrings. They are really, really easy to make. And of course, we need that one. I forgot about it. Yes, this one. Okay, so let's continue. I have exited here from this peak. Now, from this peak, I'm gonna pick one 11/0 seed bead, one 4mm rondelle, then one crystal. I need to pick it on the right side, like this. I'm gonna show you later how that looks. Then one rondelle and one seed bead. This is how I have picked it. Okay, this is my needle. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna pull all this down. And from this peak, I will go through the next one, right here. Here it is. Okay. Now I will do this all the way around. You have to have new 4 peaks right here, and it will form a square. All right. 1 11/0, 1 4mm rondelle, 1 crystal in settings 4mm, 1 rondelle, and 1 11/0 all the way around. You have 4 peaks, and you'll make now 4 new ones. So this is how your work should look now. So I have added my last sequence here, and now we need to connect these parts and fill these holes. So from this center bead, I'm gonna go through this 11/0 and through this rondelle, like this. All right, now I'm gonna catch this claw. You can even go with your needle like this through this down part. So I have exited here from this claw, and I'm gonna pick one 2mm rondelle, and we'll go through these 2 seed beads right below this claw from the rhinestone, from our center stone, just through these 2 beads right below. You see? Like this. Now I will go through this small rondelle, okay, and through this setting claw part from the rhinestone, like this. Oops. Yeah, sometimes it's just easier to go from the above. Okay, so here it is. Now I have catched this claw and will go inside of this 4mm rondelle and through the 11/0 next to it. Slowly, slowly, slowly. All right. Now I have to go through this center bead, through the rondelle, 11/0 and rondelle, then through this claw from the rhinestone again so that I can repeat this step. Come on. All right, then through the claw. All right, then I'm picking 1 2mm again, going through these two, through the 2mm, catching the claw, this part is the heaviest always for me. Oh, come on. Now I will go like this again. Sometimes you have to go one way or another. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. All right. So I have to repeat this all the way around, okay? Just put your 2mm here and here. Okay, so here's how your work should look now. Now I have added my last rondelle, and I went down and exited here through this 4mm rondelle. Now you have a choice. If you want to make your earring like this, okay, we will add this part now. But if you like it better like this, then you will have to exit through this upper part of the crystal. You know, it has 2 holes, and you can add your 3 beads from this side, put your pendant and the 3 beads and circle it 2 or 3 more times and continue further with tying your knots and making a loop for the clasp. I wanted it to look like this because I usually make it this way. I wanted something different. So I have exited here from this 4mm rondelle, and we'll pick 3 11-0s, my little decoration, and 3 beads again. Okay, and we'll go through this next 4mm rondelle like this. Here it is. Okay, as I said, if you wish to put it here, you can just go from the rondelle and exit here from this part and add it here. So now I need to make a loop for my stud earring, and now I'm just gonna go through all this without adding anything until I climb up. Okay, I'm gonna do this off camera because I'm actually not adding anything, just climbing up to here. Okay, so here I am, and I have exited here through this rondelle. Then I need to add 5 beads, and we'll go through this next rondelle. Here it is. Okay, now I'm gonna go down and exit here. Okay, just gonna go through all these beads through this lower part of the rhinestone, then through all these beads and exit through this rondelle right next to this lower loop. Alright, so I have exited here through this, from this rondelle. From this rondelle, I'm gonna go through this first bead right next to it. Gonna pick 2 seed beads and we'll go up through this first bead right next to the rondelle. This will make this space here smaller and more neater. How do you say it? Nicer. Okay. So from this place, I'm gonna climb up and I can start adding my knots, and at that point this will be finished. All I have to do then is to add my clasp. I will show you how I'm gluing the rhinestone to this earring. Okay, so my earring is finished now, and all we have to do is just to put the clasp. So this is the clasp. It looks already good without the rhinestone, just like this. I'm totally fine with it, but I kind of think that since it already has a hole, that it looks better with the rhinestone. So I'm gonna just take my resin. This is how I'm putting it, and just a small little drop here. You don't have to put too much. And then the resin. I like the resin because if it goes and touches the rhinestone, it's not making it blurry or dirty or something. This is my UV lamp. You see it, and I'm just holding it for a while, and this UV lamp is curing this UV resin very, very fast, and this will making all this so much stronger, and this rhinestone will not fall off. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this from every side for about 15 or 20 seconds. I love UV resin. It's very, very helpful sometimes. But I usually use glue especially made for the rhinestone. It's great, but I don't have it here. But don't use super glue. Just don't. Sometimes you manage to clean the surface of the rhinestone because it usually leaves white, something white, and you can clean that with a nail polish remover, but in a year, less or maybe even more, the rhinestone will definitely fall off. Okay, and it won't be shiny and sparkly anymore. Here it is. Ta-da! And look, the rhinestone is untouched. Okay, now I'm gonna attach my clasp and we will continue further. Alright guys, so here we are. This is how they look all finished. They are so, so pretty. Now, if you are satisfied with these earrings, you don't have to watch further, but if you want to make a matching pendant or even bigger earrings, then we will have to extend it more. So my next I will proceed from where I have finished this. Look, this also looks good as a component for the bracelet. Very, very nice. So I have made this part before, and this is, you see, I have exited from this rondelle right here. It's this spot. So if I were making these earrings, I would continue and add this tinsel right here. All right, and I will proceed from here further. All right, so I have exited here from this rondelle, and we'll show you the rest of the materials. Okay, so we are continuing with the red beads because it's a red version. So the additional part is that we are gonna use 8mm rondelles, 4 pieces, and 4mm rondelles, 8 pieces more. So we have 8 here, and we need 8 more for the rest of it. Okay, where's my needle? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's here. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick one 11/0, one 8mm rondelle, and one 11/0. Gonna pull all this down like this. Gonna go through the rondelle again like this, and gonna pick one 11/0, and we'll go through this 4mm rondelle. Okay, I have turned it on the other side. See how it looks? Okay, so I will have to go through this lower part of the rhinestone in setting and through the rondelle, and repeat this step here, here, and here. Okay, just repeat this step here, here, and here. Okay, this is how this looks from the back. I have added this last part here and went through this rondelle. From this rondelle, I will climb up and exit through this upper part of this rhinestone in setting. If only I could see the hole, that would be awesome. Okay, here it is. Okay, okay, this is the right side. So from this top part of the rhinestone, I'm gonna pick one 11/0, one rondelle, and 4 11/0s. And we'll go through this top part of the rhinestone through this one bead that we have put up like this. Okay, now to go down I need to pick 4 beads first, then 1 rondelle and 1 bead. It's just the opposite. So I'm going through this upper part of the rhinestone. Sorry. Okay. All right, so you will have to do this all the way around. Okay, now we are starting with 1 bead, 4mm rondelle, then 4 beads, and going through the top part, then opposite way, 4 beads, 1 rondelle, and 1 bead, then go through this part. Okay, all the way around. Okay, So I have added my last part here and have exited here through this upper part of the rhinestone. Now I have to go through these 2 beads and exit through the rondelle like this. So from this rondelle, oh, come on. Okay, from this rondelle, I'm gonna pick 4 seed beads and we'll go down through this bead below the 8mm rondelle. Okay, like this. Then I'm gonna pick 1 bead and we'll go up here through the next rondelle below the 8mm. So from here I will pick 4 seed beads and we'll go through the rondelle right here. From the rondelle I will pick 3 seed beads. We'll close this gap here and exit through the next rondelle. All right. Okay. So you will have to repeat this step all the way around. From the rondelle, you are picking 4 seed beads and going through this bead. Between these 2 beads, you will have to put 1 bead. Okay, when you put 1, you go down, and 4 beads through the rondelle here. When you exit through this rondelle, you will have to add 3 beads here to close this gap, and repeat this step all the way around until you close all your gaps. Okay, so I have added all my decorations here and closed these gaps. Now we will make all these corners more pointier, and this step is very easy. So from this rondelle, after I have added my last 3 beads, I'm just gonna go through these next 4 beads right here, only through the 4 beads. Then I'm gonna pick 3 seed beads. I'm gonna skip this bead right above the rondelle and we'll go through the next 4 beads, okay, until I reach, okay, on the other side. I'm just going through these parts and making these 3 peaks here. So I'm going further. After I exit rondelle, I'm going through the 4 beads right next to it. Okay, that will lead me right here. Then I will put 3 beads here by skipping this one and going, okay, further until I put all these corners, okay. Okay, so here it is now. I have put my last peak right here, and now I'm gonna go further, all the way further through all these beads so that I can exit through this peak, peak, right here. Okay, like this, so that I can make a loop for my earring clasp. Sorry, kids are just coming in and out all the time. As I said, so I have to exit here. Then I'm gonna pick 5 seed beads, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll go through this peak right here. Okay, now I'm gonna circle all this 2 more times. We'll go down through all these beads, and when I get here, I'm gonna skip this center bead to make this peak even pointier, and we'll make my knots. This will make everything way much stronger. I'm gonna show you how I'm skipping this when I get to this place after I circle all this 2 more times. Okay, so I have circled this, then I'm just going down and we'll tie my knots here. Okay, 2. What? Oh, come on, come on. Oh my god, I barely survived that knot. So I have made my knot here, then I went further through these 4 beads, and this is the place where we were adding our peak, and now I'm just gonna go up through this 1 bead. I'm gonna skip the center bead and go directly here through this last bead, and we'll go further until the next corner, and here it is, you see. Okay, and on my way down I will make a knot here near the 4mm rondelles, and after I circle everything, I'm just gonna add my clasp and my larger earring will be done. Okay, we'll show you how that looks finished. Okay guys, so this is the extended version of the earrings. They are so pretty. If you want to play safe, you can use you know, regular colors in jewelry, silver and gold, and you don't have to go with this heavy combination. This is the back side. Look how neat it is. Very pretty. Too bad it's everything is red, so you cannot see it the way I'm seeing it. Look how pretty they are. They can make a part for the necklace if I have 3 of them, or even a bigger bracelet. And this is the smaller version. You can make whatever you want, whatever you find the best. You know, even be for the ring. You see, you have this square part. You can start your ring band from here or from here. Yeah, it's a very versatile sequence. Okay, so this is it. Okay, now I need to make this a little bit more neater. Okay, nicer. Okay guys, so this is it. I hope you will like this, and thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Ciao.